Everybody always asks, like, why are you so obsessed with business incorporations and business filings? Because it is truly the first step in a growing company. I'm Cisco Aguilar, Nevada Secretary of State. Today, I'm answering all your questions about running a business in Nevada. This is Legally Speaking.
Starting a business can be expensive. How does Nevada help new business owners spend less?
Nevada is less expensive to do business for a couple reasons. One is we do not have a corporate income tax. We do not have a personal income tax. We do not have a franchise tax. And so the fact that the business owner does not have to worry about those state level taxes, they can reinvest in their business. We have designed our system to be self-sufficient and not have to require a lawyer to do business with the Secretary of State's office. The fees they would pay a lawyer can now go directly invested into that business. I have a friend who owns Bungalow Coffee, and the fact that he was able to take his coffee shop to one of the most demanded coffee shops on the Strip, servicing all the individuals who are coming here for conventions, and to see him succeed and start to now figure out what is his strategy moving forward. And that strategy is making sure he becomes his own roaster. And to become his own roaster, he needs to access that capital. And the fact that he's finding the capital to invest in his business, and now the fact that he is running one of the biggest coffee companies in the state, is pretty fascinating to watch and see.
What programs or help does Nevada give to people who are just starting a small business?
One is making sure the infrastructure exists to make it easy to register that business. The Secretary of State's office is the front door to that person starting that business for the first time. The other is the fact that we have access to decision makers who are deciding on capital investments. It's easy access to investors in this community. Nevada is not one of those states that's entrenched in the past. Nevada is about the future and making sure we are giving the resources to people that have good ideas, smart ideas, and are passionate about what they are doing.
How important are small businesses to Nevada's economy?
Small businesses are critical to the Nevada economy. 99% of all business in Nevada is small business. Yes, we have large gaming companies, we have large technology companies, but when it comes down to the actual economy, it's small business that drives that forward. And if you can grow a company, that company is going to provide resources that people need across the state, but it's also going to help build the economy. And if we're doing a good job, they're going to move that corporate headquarters to Nevada. They're going to hire Nevadans, and we're going to be better off and more self-sufficient so that we can invest back into state infrastructure. We can invest into public education. We can invest into healthcare. But that doesn't happen unless we're getting small businesses to come here and to actually build that business.
A lot of companies choose Delaware or Wyoming. Why might a business now pick Nevada instead?
You know, that's been a challenge as Secretary of State. Everybody holds Delaware in such high regards when it comes to business incorporation. Nevada's out to steal 5% of Delaware's market share. 5% is about $100 million to Nevada. To Delaware, they could care less about it given the fact that they make over $1 billion. But mighty little Nevada is out here ready to take on Delaware. And we're gonna do it because our infrastructure makes it easier for people to do business in Nevada.
If someone isn't sure about starting or moving their business to Nevada, what signs would you show them to say, this is a good place to be?
Nevada's a great place to do business. And I like to say it's because of the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State is accessible. He's wanting to work with small businesses to move here. The fact that before being Secretary of State, I have a startup company. I understand the tribulations, the challenges, and the efforts you have to make to build that business from scratch. And that's what I love about Nevada, is the fact that we can accomplish so much on so little gives us that grit and resilience to continue to push the norms and to prove everybody that Nevada is a place to do things. Thank you for watching Legally Speaking. Learn more about business in Nevada at nvsos.gov.